Jerad Spencer, Flair Real Estate. It is February 27th. City Council meeting. And we didn't have too long of a meeting. It was actually pretty nice. They went over a lot of things, and I enjoy a meeting when they go over a good amount of content in a good amount of time, and it's organized and feels great. So the meeting tonight started off with actually the city hired a CPA, an annual audit. Has to have an annual audit. So he came through, he gave his report. This is kind of an independent guy or an independent company going through, looking at our financing, making sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing as a city. Make sure your dollars get spent how they're supposed to be spent. Independent audit. So that company gave us the highest rank provider accounts. So actually, it was a really, really good report showing we're spending money wisely, didn't have any extra fluff, didn't have any, the budget's been managed. We do have a very, very limited budget. We have a budget of really $9,198,095, which was $437,000 less than last year, and we did really well. So property taxes amount to $2,597,920, which was $106,167 less than the previous year. So we got a little less tax money, we got a little less budget money, but we stretched that out, made it happen. So the money is being spent like it should be within the city. And if we had more, we could do more, but we're doing great with what we're doing. So a big thanks out to Cheryl Ray for working with really what she has and making it go doing a great job, making the money go as far as you do and keeping balance and make sure we're straight. So if you see her out and about, you know her within the city, tell her great job in the job that she does. I really appreciate having a person like that within our town. Now, one of the next points was the city council did vote to upgrade the building codes to the 2015 building code standard. So it's going to be a big deal for the builders. I mean, most of the builders already build to that code anyways, but the city ordinance now has it and actually going to help the city with some insurance. So we'll have city codes built out, or city codes 2015 standard, nothing out of the ordinary. Now, what you like, they allowed the mosquito plane to fly through to spray. So we should see mosquito plane coming through and helping with the mosquitoes here. Now, big deal. City elections have been canceled. They've been canceled. Why would you cancel the city election? Well, guess what? Because no one ran for the seats for the city council. They were unopposed. So why spend the money and have an election when there's no one extra to elect? So money savings, but a big disappointment. For those of you that want to do more for the city, say the city's not doing enough and you're loud online, but you're not coming to meetings, you're not trying out for the positions, shame on you guys. Come do your part. Be a part of the council. Find out what's going on. Vote. At least vote in the big election. So we need you out there voting. And great job to the candidates. I looked at the voting numbers recently, or just this morning, to see all the people that have voted within Vidor. And Vidor is doing a great job compared to Orange County, and all this stuff. So great job to citizens that went out and voted. It's not enough. I think it was only 1,400 people or so. It was a really low number. So get out there and vote. Gold Center. You still got till Saturday for early voting. Now, another thing that really needs to be brought up is money. We've got, I did a video with Mayor Stiebig about a survey that you need to fill out. So be sure to watch for that video for the survey. It's money for us, but we need 80% of the citizens within this town, our residents within town. So basically a little over 4,000 people, 4,400 people or so, to fill out the survey. It doesn't ask your name, it asks your address, asks your income, it asks a couple of different things. That is for millions of dollars potentially to us for flood mitigation or helping for our flood systems. We need the money. You got to fill out the survey. Okay. Now, in talking about some of that money, we have 3 grant systems coming up. So Melinda, she's been writing grants for us for a little bit. They got approved for 2 more grant systems to write for 2 more grants that have just come up. So, and we have another one from Jeffrey Ward and Associates. They do more housing stuff, so there's a grant for them because they deal with housing specifically. Melinda, they deal with stuff dealing with drainage, mitigation, flood mitigation. So they do a good job with that. So they're in with that. But we don't spend any money on these grant writers unless they actually get the grant for us. They get paid out of earnings. So we get the grant, we get awarded the grant, then they get a little percentage. All the work that they do ahead of time, they do for free unless we get it. So they're really motivated to get the grant for us. They want to get paid. But we don't have to spend anything if we don't get anything. So that's really, really good. And there is another set of funds that have been earmarked for appropriation. Now, our city, our size is really hard for us to get and compete against cities like Houston, these big cities that have a lot more staff, engineers. They just got a lot more than us. So it's hard for a city like Vidor to get awarded these funds. So Cheryl has actually wrote a letter to Babin, Cruz, and HUD to see if they can set aside and earmark some extra money for communities like us, and us particular. If we were able to get a little bit more, that really helps us, and we really, really need it. So a lot of the meeting was talking about trying to get us more money. I mean, that's really what it is, trying to get us more money. And then let's see, what else do we have in here? That's really about it for this meeting. Now, big thing, next city council meeting, beginning of next month, we'll have, I believe, 2 interviews for city manager. So we'll get to meet them, they'll get interviewed, get to see them, and of course I'm going to have some notes and details really about them, who they are, and how well they do. And maybe we can record it so you guys can see it too. But next city council meeting, if you get a chance and you want to know about the city manager, come on, talk with them. If there's any questions or something that you want brought up with the city council meeting, just send me a message, reach out, comment below, share this message. Really, we need your help sharing the survey. That's really a big deal. So, Jerad Spencer, Flair Real Estate, commenting on the city council meeting for February 27th. Guys, have a wonderful night. Look forward to seeing you around town, and Vidor, place proud to call home. Guys, have a great night.